And welcome everybody back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. In the last episode, we rescued Tallow from a bunch of thieving monkeys and monsters. But it didn't end well because when we were tasked to go to Castle Town the next day, monsters attacked, we chased them, they kidnapped Colin and Ilya. And, well, for some reason we got warped into this different dimension. And when we did, we got turned into this wolf. In today's episode, we're going to hopefully find out what caused us to turn into this beast. As of right now, we can't really do anything because we're chained up here. You can just move around for right now, but you can't really do anything about it. So just keep walking around until the cutscene plays. I found you! Oh, aren't you scary? Are you sure you want to be doing that? Snarling and growling at me? Well, that's too bad. I was planning on helping you if you were nice. Well, that kind of perked Link up just there. That's so much better. You humans are obedient to a fault, aren't you? Oops, but you aren't a human anymore, are you? You're a beast! There. You be a good boy and calm down. No need to bite. Oh, there we go. Now we're free. You look kind of surprised. So, I bet you're wondering where exactly are we? Well, I'll make you a deal. If you can get over here, maybe I'll tell you. Well, you better not let her wait on us. So we gotta find a way in order to get out of here. Thing is with the wolf controls, you can attack normally just by, biting. You can push the Y button, you'll start digging the ground where you see. If you push X, well, we don't have an X button yet, but you can also dash with A, so you can go a little bit faster. We come over here and talk to this imp that was just talking to us just now. Come on! What's the matter with you? Get over here now! If you can't force your way out, why don't you see if there's some kind of hole you could squeeze through? I mean, places like this are always full of holes, right? I guess it's right about that. Let's go and see if we can find a place to dig a hole. I guess right over beyond yonder. I don't know where we could find a hole. I guess we could dig here. There's nothing here. Let's go ahead and attack this thing. There we go. And there is indeed a hole. So let's go ahead and dig a hole. Dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole. There we go, we're free. Wait a second, get off my back. Humph, I guess you're not completely stupid after all. Listen, I like you, so I think I'll get you out of here. But in exchange for my help, you have to do exactly as I say. If you need anything from me, just press the L button to give me a sign. So, are we clear? All clear? Good. Now come on, get moving. I ain't your steed, imp. Gosh. Alright, well now we have her kind of on our back right now. If you push the L button, she does talk to you. Right. That's the way. If you ever need help, just press L to call me. As long as you're a good boy, I'll be happy to lend a hand. Alright, well, Let's just hope that you keep your bargain. You can actually dig in certain spots here, and you can actually dig up some things, like this rupee right now. There's a... Ooh. Yeah, we can actually grab this thing, and a giant hand coming out of her head. Huh? What's that? Try pressing Zeal. After all, well, you'll figure it out. Alright, so let's go ahead and bite it, I guess. That opens up a new way for us to go through here. And we'll go down this way. Alright, so as soon as we continue onwards through this labyrinth of sewer systems, we'll come across this thing. A little, like, will-o'-the-wisp here. Oh, well. Want to see something interesting? You're a beast, remember? Press X to hone your senses to poke around. Alright, so this is what the X button does. If you push X button, Link will hone in his natural wolf senses, and he can see the unseen. So it looks like there's this apparition right here. Can't run away further. That's far enough, right? I'll be safe here, I think. What was that noise? Don't anything come near me. Well, that's pretty much what that does. We're gonna be using sense a lot, so you can be able to find hidden truths in a way. That was a soldier's spirit. Maybe it's someone from the other world. There are lots of other spirits roaming here. You know, hone your senses with X to see them. They might know things. Alright, so they might know things. Okay. Alright, so yeah, you can actually just jump off like this, but you can just climb off by, climb up a, ledge right here, as long as it's about this height. If you go towards it, you can actually jump up on it. And there is a rat. Just go ahead and attack it. I usually just jump attack those things. So we can actually throw the skull here and we get back in heart. Alright, there's another one of those things. Let's go ahead and grab it. And what did that do exactly? It opens up this thing. If we can go ahead and attack this, and it has a blue rupee inside. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's go over here, and jump up here this way, and then go this way here. I doubt you're used to your new body, so I'll just tell you. Think about how you fought enemies in your human form. Just because your shape has changed doesn't mean your instincts have as well. Alright, so pretty much she's just telling you can still fight in beast form. That's pretty much it in the normal shell. You just have different means of attacking in a way. Like this thing. We can go ahead and attack this rat right here. That is a weird looking tentacled rat. It's kind of weird looking. Alright, so let's pick up the skull and just throw it. I usually just throw those things. Alright. Now here, as you guys can see, there's spikes. Do not go over there, because that's gonna hurt you. And I meant to attack the rat, but that works too. Alright. Yeah, I usually jump attack these rats here, because I like the little animation they get with it. If you jump attack a small enemy, Link kind of like grabs it with his mouth, and he like just tosses it aside like he was just like ravaging it a little bit. It's kind of funny when you really think about it. Just like he throws them. He's like, I'm done with you. Go away. It's just only on smaller enemies he does that, like the little rat there that we just took out. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab this. As soon as you grab this, you bring up a channel, and the water, it starts to fill up with water. This is going to make us able to go across this barrier with the spikes here. Because now I can just swim across. There we go. And now, there's another spirit over here, so let's go ahead and talk to them by bringing up our senses. What are those black things? Where are they coming from? How did we get out of here? I don't know. I was just brought here by my own, I was forced here. Ow. I'm surprised I didn't take damage from that. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this thing here. And look, another rat. There's a bunch of rats, actually. It's a bunch of bad rats, and I took damage. You might notice that they do a little bit more damage than normal. So be careful when you're in this realm, because they do a lot more damage here. This way, over here. I'll be waiting for you, but you have to help yourself for a change. Wow, you said you were gonna help us, and you just flat out just like, nope, you gotta go help yourself now. Alright, well, let's just play along. Let's go ahead and find the way that we need to get to. Alright, let's just grab this thing here, and it opens up that pathway there. More rats. Ow. I wasn't expecting to just jump right into them, but that's okay. Alright, we can actually dash on the water, too. That's kind of cool. Alright. No. Grab that. There we go. Now, what is this one? Oh, this guy's cowering in the corner. What are those black monsters? I've never seen anything like them. I'm not the one to ask, dude. Alright. Now the water's going to drain here. Alright. So now that we've done that, I think we can now go on our merry way to help, to get over to where is at. Or that imp is. Sorry. I didn't mean to spoil who she is. Alright, there's a crawl space here. Sure enough. There's going to be a couple... Actually, if you hold B, he'll do a spin attack of sorts. Alright, let's listen here. Please, but I am a lowly soldier. Please, someone save me from those evil creatures. Ah! Alright, this spot's kind of weird. You can find dig spots with your sense. If you do that, you'll dig up some rupees or something like that. It's not all too useful. I can only really use one time whenever that's really kind of super useful. But I'll get into that more in detail later, much later when that happens. Aw, did the detour tire you out, little wolf? By the way, are you using X to hone your senses like you should? It looks like the spirits in here. They're all soldiers. Where in the world could we be? You want out of here, right? Okay, we're off. Alright, well, I guess I gotta trust you for right now, because that's all I can do. I don't know, I'm a monster now. I don't know how to feel about that. Well, more of a wolf. I guess it's a beast in a way, a beast monster. Let's go ahead and take care of these guys. These guys are annoying. I hate rats. I hate rats. Alright, let's just climb this tower. Alright. Now, oh, I almost fell off there. I gotta turn the camera around if I can. Alright, and then just jump this way. Oh, I missed it. Ugh, what are you doing? I'm sorry. It's not my fault the freaking cliff crumbled before my eyes. Alright, so let's go back up there and see if we can try it again. Even though it crumbled away, and now it's definitely not going to be able to make it. Oh, L. Okay, let's go ahead and push the L button. I guess I have to do everything for you. Look, I'll show you all the small ledges. So just ZL target me and press A to jump where I am. Alright, so if you ZL target the imp creature here, you can go up there and then just jump up that way. This is going to be a mechanic that's going to be used throughout the game. So, alright, so ZL here. And then just jump up here. Just keep tapping the jump button. We can actually tightrope walk. I always like this. This is if you need to get go down here, you just tightrope walk. You can't. Don't worry about falling off. The only way you're gonna fall off is if an enemy attacks you. So don't worry about falling off. You don't have to balance or anything. Whoa! Speaking of falling off, I almost fell off. All right, pick up this here and just throw it. More rupees. I need more rupees. Alright, so let's go back and tightrope walk all the way up here again. Alright. Now, let's continue our ascent. Our ascent of this tower. Our ascent on this tower. I mean, it's kind of a silly joke. Alright. Alright, let's try the tightrope walking again. Oh, I'm sorry I'm boring you. She's gonna be doing that quite a lot. She's gonna be like, I'm bored. Alright. Now, if we come up here, well, looks like we got to the top of this tower here. And we got these black bats. These shadowy bats. All this blackness and everything. The dark creatures. And I was trying to break these boxes open. I want more rupees. Alright, so now, if I can break this box open. There we go, another heart. If we come up this way, there's going to be another point where we can jump up here. So, you know where we are yet? Well, if you go to the top, you might figure it out. Alright, I don't know where we're at still. But I guess we'll find out here in just a second. So let's go outside. It's like a castle of some sort. So, we are finally able to get out. And look at the sky! Isn't the black cloud of Twilight looking beautiful today? Do you know where this is? You still don't know? Look, there's someone I want to introduce you to. But I'll need you to go to that tower to do it. Alright, so I guess this is the only way we can do it. Now, be careful here. You can fall down. And it's quite troublesome if you do. You lose about a heart. Like, I'd say about half heart if you fall down. I can't remember how much damage. Oh, another will-o'-the-wisp here. Ah, so there's even spirits up here, huh? I wonder who... This whole spirit thing is pretty new to you, isn't it? Even though those guys can't see the monsters, they don't know a thing about you. If you think I'm lying, why don't you check out? Use X to hone your fine senses. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk to this guard here. What? What are those monster birds? What in the world happening here? Ah, our poor Hyrule Castle. Well, that just kind of gave away where we're at. We are indeed here at Hyrule Castle. That wasn't the person I wanted you to meet, by the way. Well, let's just try to get to that tower. So we are indeed here at Hyrule Castle. But it doesn't look like Hyrule Castle, huh? It looks like it's like stuck in a land of darkness. Alright, so let's go ahead and climb up here. We had to push this block in order to get up to this part here. Oh! I just fell down. I did not mean to do that. I don't know how much damage that did. I think it did a full heart. Holy crap. Okay, so don't do that too much. Otherwise, you'll die. I forgot to mention, if you do manage to lose all your hearts, you will get a game over. And what it does is it just takes you back to the room that you were just in. So that's pretty much that in a nutshell. Now these things. These are giant Twilight birds. You can just go over and do a simple jump attack. It takes, I think if I remember correctly, 2 jump attacks to kill them. And they do half heart damage. Gosh, man. All these monsters are doing a lot of damage to us. Well, this early in the game, I know it's kind of a little bit hard. I know this part of the game is kind of difficult because of this. Okay, so let's just go backflip and then just jump attack. I always thought these things were so weird because the noise they make. They're like... And then whenever you kill them, they go... I was just like, oh my gosh. Those are weird sounding birds. Alright. So now... we gotta go... we gotta jump across here because we don't have... there's a giant chasm in our way. So we just gotta go and do the jumpity jumps across the rooftops here. And it looks like we got more birds to deal with. More. Yeah, just 2 jump attacks will kill them. So if you're just patient and whoa, man, I didn't mean to jump like that, but okay. There we go. Killed 2 of them. Alright, now let's jump attack that one. That one's dead too. Okay, cool. Alright. Climb all the way at the top of this roof here. And then we'll go inside this tower over here. Well, I'm sorry I'm boring you. Goodness, stop yawning. Stop your yawning. Alright. Well, the only way we can go is go upstairs. And, well, let's go ahead and go inside this room. Midna? You remembered my name. What an honor for me. So this is the one whom you were searching. He's not exactly what I had in mind, but I guess he'll do. You were imprisoned? I'm sorry. Poor thing. He has no idea where this is or what's happened. So don't you think you should explain to him what you managed to do? You owe him that much. Twilight Princess. Listen carefully. This was once the land where the power of the gods was said to slumber. This was once the kingdom of Hyrule. But that blessed kingdom has been transformed by the king that rules the Twilight. It has been turned into the world of shadows, ruled by creatures who shun the light. The giant monsters that we fought before. The one that drug us into this realm to begin with. It is time for you to choose. Surrender or die. Oh yes, a question for all the land and people of Hyrule. Life or death? Twilight covered Hyrule like a shroud, and without light, the people became spirits. Within the Twilight, they live on, unaware that they have passed into spirit forms. All the people know now is fear. Fear of a nameless evil. The kingdom succumbed to Twilight, but I remain its princess. I am Zelda. You don't have to look so sad. We actually find it quite livable. I mean, is perpetual Twilight really all that bad? Midna, this is no time for levity. The Shadow Beasts have been searching far and wide for you. Why is this? Why indeed? You tell me. Time has grown short. The guard will soon make his rounds. Poor Link, he seemed like he was in pain when he did that. You must leave here, quickly. Alright, so we met up with the Princess Zelda. Now we know exactly where we're at, and we talked to her. She says, please, you must leave quickly before the guard comes. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's leave here before the guard comes around. We're in big trouble if he does. Just yank on my ears, why don't you? Goodness, not that way. The guard's coming. Boy, he's prompt. And out the window I go. Well, do you understand where we are now? I guess a promise is a promise. So I'll let you go back to where you first tumbled into Twilight. But, are you really sure you should be going back? Are you sure you aren't forgetting anything important? Our friends that got captured. You want to save them. Well, in that case, little Midna will be happy to help you. But, well, you'd have to be my servant. And like a servant, you'd have to do exactly as I say. Well, by all definitions, that's exactly what it is, Midna. Well, don't you go back. Take a little time and give it some thought. And we got warped away. And it looks like we're back at the spring that took us away to begin with. But we're still a monster. Or a beast, in this case. Oh, that's right. I forgot to mention one thing. Though you may have left the darkened realm, you haven't transformed back into your former self, and you won't anytime soon. Now, why could that be? See you later. I wonder why that is indeed. Why are we still woofy woof woof? Ugh. Well, now we're back in Ordon Village. We're here at the spring again. I think I'm going to end this episode. So, And the next time we meet in The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, we're gonna try to find out what to do about hopefully going to be changed back to a human anytime soon. So that I'll see you guys in the next episode.